Beanbag core. Each player starts in a plank position next to the hula. Players begin with one beanbag in their hoop. On the teacher signal, while maintaining the plank, players use one hand to grab a beanbag from their own hoop and move it into another player's hoop. Beanbags must be gently placed or tossed into other hoops without rolling outside the play area. Players cannot move their bodies or come out of the plank position. The game continues for a set time. At the end of the time, player with no beanbags in their hoop wins. If no hoop is empty, the player with the fewest beanbags is the winner. Human Catapult. Both partners start in a seated position, back on the mat with the ball in the hands of one partner. On the teacher's signal, partner A performs a sit-up and at the top of the movement throws the ball over their head toward the cone behind partner B. Partner B catches or retrieves the ball and does the same, performing a sit-up and throwing the ball to aim for the cone behind partner A. If the ball knocks down the cone, the thrower earns 1 point. If the cone is missed, play continues with the partners alternating turns. The game continues for a set amount of times, i.e. 3 to 5 minutes. The pair keeps track of their points and the player with the most points rooms. Divide the class into 2 teams, with each team positioned on opposite sides of the hall. Scatter an equal number of bibs or small, lightweight objects on both sides of the hall. Use cones or lines to mark the boundary between the 2 sides. On the teacher signal, players begin throwing bibs from their side onto the opposing team's side. Players must stay on their own side of the hall and could not cross the dividing line. Bibs must be thrown gently. The game continues for a set amount of time. When the time is up, the team with the fewest bibs on their side wins. Shoot for the stars. Each pair begins with one partner facing the cone, while the other partner stands behind the cone and performs jumping jacks. The partner facing the cone aiming to knock over the cone. If the cone is knocked down, the player earns 1 point. Reset the cone and swap roles. The player who is doing jumping jacks now rolls the ball and the other partner performs jumping jacks. If the cone is not knocked over, the rolling partner retrieves the ball, resets, and tries again until they knock it over. The game continues for a set amount of time, with partners switching roles after each successful knockdown.